The night I heard the old man's cry, I knew something terrible had happened. In our village, there was a man named Kofi. He was kind, always helping everyone. If you were hungry, he would share his food. If you were sick, he would give you medicine. Everyone loved him. One day, Kofi sold his only cow to help a family. The cow was everything to him, but he didn't think twice. He said, "People are more important than things." We all admired him for that. But soon, Kofi had nothing left. He gave everything away. Months passed, and Kofi was broke. He had no food, no money, and his house was falling apart. Yet, he still smiled. One night, I heard a strange sound. It was coming from Kofi's house. It was a cry, but not like any I had heard before. It was deep and haunting. I ran to his house. Others came too. We found Kofi sitting in the dark, clutching his chest. He looked at us with tears in his eyes and whispered, "I have given too much. I have nothing left." We tried to comfort him, but he was too weak. Kofi passed away that night. We buried him the next day, and the whole village mourned. After his death, strange things started happening. People said they heard Kofi's voice at night, crying and asking for help. Some said they saw his shadow walking around, still trying to help others. It was like he couldn't rest because he had given too much. One night, I saw him. I was walking home late when I felt a cold breeze. I turned around and saw a shadow. It was Kofi. He looked at me with sad eyes and whispered, "Take care of each other." Then he disappeared. I realized then that we had taken too much from him. We never thought about his needs. We only thought about ourselves. Kofi's ghost was a reminder that even the kindest heart has limits. Since that night, we all changed. We started helping each other more, making sure no one gave too much. We remembered Kofi's lesson: kindness should be balanced. If you give everything away, you may lose yourself. Kofi's story spread to other villages. People came to see his grave and left gifts, hoping to give him peace. But the cries never stopped. They were a reminder of a man who gave too much and got too little in return. Now, when I hear the old man's cry, I remember his face. I remember his kindness. And I remember the lesson he left us. We must care for each other, but also care for ourselves. Only then can we find peace. Every night, as the village sleeps, I listen. The cries have become softer, almost like a whisper. I hope, one day, Kofi will find the rest he deserves. Until then, we keep his memory alive, and his lesson close to our hearts.